All three judges in favor of your winner by unanimous decision and the new WBC lightweight champion of the world from San Mateo Atenco, Mexico.
Tonight wasn't my best night, but no excuses. Hats off to
Lamont Roach Jr. could not hold back his tears after one of the hardest and most emotional moments of his professional boxing career. But it was not just the result of the fight that caught the attention of boxing fans. It was the real emotion he showed.
Was there something about him that maybe you didn't expect?
Yeah, like I said, coming into the fight, we just thought he was a one-trick pony. He actually used his feet. As you can see, he was stepping back and kind of countering or not allowing me to get my counters off. And, he did it the whole fight. So, I had to switch a couple things up. And, I just didn't succeed. That's it.
Right after William Zepeda was officially announced as the new WBC lightweight world champion, Roach walked into the post-fight interview with no excuses, no complaints, and no attempt to blame anyone but himself. While many fighters look for reasons after a defeat, Roach chose a different path. He gave all the credit to the man who defeated him. "Tonight was not my best performance," he admitted. No excuses. Respect to Zepeda.
They came prepared. And when all else fails, you fight, and that's what I did. My timing was a little off. I was throwing one big shot, and they was capitalizing with the work rate.
But as the interview continued, Roach revealed much more than his frustration. He spoke openly about why his strategy did not come together, what surprised him most about Zepeda's performance, and why he feels the story is not over yet. His honesty gave fans a clear view of what was going through his mind during every round and showed a fighter who is focused on getting better instead of making
Zepeda was well prepared tonight. Him and his team, they had a tremendous, a game plan, and he put it into play. No excuses. I took my hat off to their team. He was just one step ahead of me.
Before those emotional moments happened, the fight had already become one of the biggest stories of the night. For William Zepeda, this was about much more than winning another championship. It was his chance to take his career in a new direction. After falling short in his previous attempt to capture the WBC lightweight title, many people wondered if he would ever reach the top of the division. Instead of allowing that defeat to define him, the Mexican contender used the following months to improve his abilities and prepare for another opportunity. When he entered the ring against Lamont Roach Jr., Zepeda looked like a completely changed fighter. Instead of relying only on non-stop pressure, he mixed his aggressive style with better defense, quicker head movement, and more disciplined footwork.
Well, the question they have... Good shot. There he is, and he's not even trying to find lining in the bottle. Good body shot right there by Roach. He caught him counter nicely, but look, Zepeda...
From the opening bell, Zepeda made sure Roach never found the steady rhythm that had helped him win so many fights during his career. Roach is known for spending the early rounds reading his opponents before slowly building his offense, but Zepeda never gave him that chance. Every time Roach tried to make room, another combination was already heading his way. Every pause was met with more pressure. Every opportunity to reset vanished almost right away. It soon became obvious that Team Zepeda entered the fight with a smart game plan designed to keep Roach from feeling comfortable. That strategy became one of the biggest reasons the fight unfolded the way it did. When the final numbers were announced, they showed just how non-stop Zepeda's pressure had been.
Just won't let you breathe, Zepeda. Like he's starting to fight, not like he's in round 10. Where does he get the energy?
Across all 12 tough rounds, William Zepeda maintained one of the highest punch outputs seen in recent lightweight title fights. According to CompuBox, he fired an impressive 847 punches, while Lamont Roach Jr. threw 591. Even more important was the number of punches that found the target. Zepeda landed 218 punches, while Roach connected with 153. Those statistics reflected exactly what fans witnessed inside the ring. Roach still had his moments and landed several clean, precise shots that showed why he came into the fight as such a high...
Fire with fire. Good right hand from Zepeda. I can only imagine it's one thing to watch Zepeda on TV. That's a good counter from Roach Jr.
But too many times those single punches were never followed by combinations. At the same time, Zepeda responded to nearly every clean shot from Roach with 3 or 4 punches of his own. His constant activity kept the judges watching him in every round and prevented Roach from building any real momentum. Instead of fighting at Roach's pace, Zepeda controlled almost every exchange with his own tempo. As the fight continued, the pressure never eased. Even in the championship round, Zepeda kept coming forward with great energy, making it very difficult for Roach to close the gap on the scorecards. By the time the final bell sounded, Roach already understood why the victory had slipped away. When Lamont Roach Jr. spoke after the fight, many expected anger, but instead they heard complete honesty. "Tonight was not my best night," he said. "No excuses. Respect to Zepeda. They came prepared." Roach admitted his timing was not where it needed to be and explained that he kept searching for one big punch instead of throwing the combinations that had helped him win in previous fights. He also admitted that every time he looked for that single power shot, Zepeda answered with non-stop punches, making him pay for every second of hesitation.
You know, it was just a lot of things that was just a little off, and then on top of that, he was punching. Tonight he was just a little better. He was, and just tonight, he was defensively a little better. Moved his head. He used his feet in certain instances. He wasn't just a straight come forward fighter tonight.
Roach also surprised many people by giving credit to parts of Zepeda's performance that often go unnoticed. He explained that Zepeda was not just coming forward and throwing punches. His head movement was better. His defense was more solid. His footwork disrupted Roach's rhythm in ways he never expected. He was just a little better tonight, Roach admitted. He moved his head. He used his feet. He was not just a fighter who kept coming forward. Instead of arguing with the judges or trying to create controversy, Roach accepted the result with real professionalism and earned respect from both the fans and fellow fighters.
You know, I'm going to make my way back to the opportunity. If we see each other again, you know, the result won't be the same.
But before finishing the interview, he made one statement that quickly got fans excited about what could happen next. Even though he was disappointed, Lamont Roach Jr. made it clear that this defeat would not define his career. Speaking with confidence, he said he would earn another chance to fight for a world title, and if they met again, the outcome would be different. It was not the voice of a fighter looking for excuses. It was the mindset of someone already thinking about his comeback. Roach admitted that Zepeda was the better fighter that night, but also said the fans had not seen the best version of him. He promised to get back in the gym immediately, determined to fix the mistakes that cost him the championship. He also said he was 1,000 times better than what he showed and believed this performance did not truly represent his real ability.
Back to the drawing board, back to the gym, and showed that I'm one of the best fighters. See, Zepeda had a good night and he capitalized off of it. But I'm 1,000 times better than that, and I just got to get back in the gym to show it.
Those comments connected with many fans because they showed accountability instead of denial. Rather than blaming anyone or anything, Roach kept all of his attention on improving himself. His choice to accept the defeat with honesty earned praise across the boxing world and reminded everyone why he remains one of the sport's most respected fighters. Interestingly, his father noticed many of the same issues while watching from ringside. After the fight, Lamont Roach Sr. gave his honest opinion about what he witnessed.
Well, it was Zepeda came with a game plan. He came with his A game. We just couldn't get it going, be honest with you. We just couldn't kick. We wasn't getting it going tonight. You know, we couldn't kick in gear. But he fought good. We battled back, but he was still in them rounds with little flurries, like 2 or 3 different sets where he would get those early rounds, I think, would swing his way.
He gave credit to William Zepeda and his team for entering the fight with an excellent game plan and admitted they executed it perfectly from the opening round. At the same time, he said his son was never able to find his normal rhythm. According to Roach Sr., there were many opportunities during the fight that they failed to use, and the combinations that usually make Lamont so dangerous never fully came together. He explained that although his son had a few good moments, they were not consistent enough to overcome Zepeda's constant pressure.
I mean, he slipped. You know, he was slipping good, but he wasn't coming back like he normally do. We'd talk more about it. I watched the fight with him, getting his head, see what was going on. But it was opportunities that we left on the table, a lot of them, and for some reason, he just couldn't get it going.
Roach Sr. also revealed that he plans to sit down with Lamont, watch the entire fight again, and carefully figure out where everything began to go wrong. Instead of blaming the judges or questioning the decision, he accepted the result and gave full credit to Zepeda for earning the win. His comments showed the same honesty as his son and highlighted the respect shared between both teams. As it happened, another rising star in boxing noticed many of those same technical issues. Lightweight contender Abdullah Mason also shared his thoughts on the fight.
I felt like he was going to have more encounters. Like he was touching Zepeda with ones, but I felt like he could have followed up, like one, followed up some more, then step after that. But Zepeda, his punch rate was just too high.
Mason also shared a technical reason for why he believed the fight unfolded the way it did. He pointed out that Roach landed some of the cleaner punches whenever he let his hands go, but wondered why those shots were not followed by more combinations. In his opinion, Roach looked unsure at times, and that gave Zepeda the chance to take control with his non-stop pressure.
William El Cameron Zepeda!
Mason explained that even though Roach remained very accurate, Zepeda's constant punch output was what decided the fight. Every time Roach landed a clean shot, Zepeda answered with several punches of his own, making it difficult for Roach to build any momentum in front of the judges and the fans. Mason said there were a few adjustments Roach could have made during the fight, but he also praised both fighters for delivering a competitive and exciting championship contest. While experts kept talking about the tactics and strategy, William Zepeda was celebrating one of the biggest wins of his career.
Congratulations, William Zepeda. I couldn't be happier for you. And the new WBC World Champion. Let's go.
William Zepeda captured the vacant WBC Lightweight World Championship with a unanimous decision victory. For a fighter who had previously come up short in a world title fight, this win completed an amazing comeback story. As the championship belt was placed around his waist, Zepeda struggled to hold back his emotions. The moment reflected years of dedication, countless hours of training, and the determination to return stronger after a painful setback. Speaking after the victory, he dedicated the title to his country and celebrated another proud moment for Mexican boxing. Congratulations quickly poured in from across the boxing world, including Golden Boy Promotions founder Oscar de la Hoya, who proudly welcomed Zepeda as the new WBC World Champion. Congratulations, William Zepeda, I am so happy for you, the new WBC World Champion. Let us go. Zepeda did more than win a championship. He proved that he belongs with the biggest names in the lightweight division and opened the door to even larger fights in the future. Even with all the celebration, one of the most memorable moments of the night was the respect shared between both fighters. William Zepeda earned the biggest victory of his professional career through relentless pressure, a smart game plan, and an incredible work rate, finally winning the WBC lightweight title he had chased for so long. At the same time, one of the most powerful moments came after the fight when Lamont Roach Jr. accepted the defeat with humility, praised his opponent, and took full responsibility for his performance. Instead of making excuses or blaming anyone else, he promised to learn from the loss, return to the gym, and work his way back to another world title opportunity. His belief that a rematch could have a different outcome has already started conversations among boxing fans about what could happen if these two talented fighters meet again. For now, William Zepeda stands at the top of the lightweight division, while Lamont Roach Jr. begins the difficult journey back toward another championship opportunity. The biggest question now is whether this was simply one tough night for a proven champion, or the beginning of a new era led by William Zepeda. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and support the channel. Subscribe to Boxing is here for the latest news, fight breakdowns, and expert analysis, then turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload.